Hey everyone, this is Darren. I'm going to show today some of the how I put pots together, and the reason I'm going to share this is because I'm doing them right now, and it's cold, I know, but I'm still doing it in the 20-degree weather or 30-degree weather. I'm not sure. So what I'm let's take a look at what I do. So this is different because I'm putting annuals in these pots right here, and so what I do um, when I buy the pot, I poke holes in the bottom with the drill. Put about 20 or so holes in the drill. Um, Take a little bit of lava rock or some lighter rock and just fill the bottom. It doesn't have to be full. I just want to be able to help with drainage so the dirt doesn't necessarily clog up and stuff like that. And then because these are annuals and they don't need super deep, unless it's sunflowers, root systems, this is going to be snapdragons and leucanthus. So this is going to be plenty, but I also want them to get deeper where they need to. They'll kind of maneuver around with their roots. Um, and so these cheap garbage cans, you don't have to use garbage cans. You can use, if you have milk jugs, to kind of give it space. It does two parts to this. It gives space and it makes them lighter. So when they are full of dirt, if you want to be able to move them or whatever, that makes a big difference. I put the garbage cans because I don't drink milk and I don't have orange juice or anything like that. I try to avoid plastic products as much as I can. So these are $3 at Fred Meyer's. So it saves me tremendous amount of dirt, first and foremost. But then the weight issue is also moving these when maybe the end of the year and I need to clean up or that kind of stuff. It's not completely full of dirt, but it gives enough for the roots. So that's one method, and I'll show you another. The second type of what I'll do is, because this is an area that's pretty much hidden from the site, um, it allows me to bring the flowers up. So I have these lovely containers, what they cost $10 to get. I drilled holes at the bottom of them. Nobody could see it because it's in the background area. I can put some snapdragons back here, and it's easier to harvest when it's this tall. So I take the lava rock, the holes, um, some kind of plastic something, but these are just pretty inexpensive. And then I also grab these pipe fitters or the pipe freezing thingies, and I'll fill this up in the bottom, kind of like this. Um, yeah, that's not exactly like I do it, but you get the drift. Now you can use wet noodles, you can use other plastic bins, that stuff, because the plants that are going in there, annuals don't need as much root space as a perennial may need. So this is a great way. Somebody, if I decide I don't want it, move it around, that kind of stuff. But it does allow me to plant annuals in a small space that kind of really doesn't have an area that, that's really a wasted area. So that works really well for the design of the yard. So I made a mistake here. I put soil all the way through these entire bins, and these are pretty tall, um, and they're hella heavy, which makes it really hard to move. I had the wheels thinking it'd be easier, but with it being so full, and especially if it rains, and it takes two problems. Um, One, the soil for the plants that are in here are a bunch of tulips and daffodils and different things, and oh boy, they don't look very happy right now. Two parts, you can see all the algae or moss or whatever that is growing on the sidewalks. It takes a long time for them to drain. I didn't put any kind of uh, lava rock at the bottom. So when these tulips are over with, I'm going to go ahead and switch them out, put some of the piping underneath to help with weight issues, and then move them to the front where the car is. So that way, the sunflowers, the reason I wanted them to be deep is because sunflowers do need depth for their root systems. They can actually dig down to 4 feet if they were in the ground. But my annuals are all on the driveway or in pots because that's just the way I have it designed because I don't have a big yard. So that's where I'm at. So this is my amaranth. That's like perfect for everything I need for And then these guys, well, the frost has definitely taken a toll on them. But during the summer, these are pretty good depths. I don't really like this depth so much, but it did well with the yarrow, so I guess it worked just fine. The rest of it is a pretty good depth for most annuals. And these are inexpensive ways to be able to produce a lot on the driveway, or in a place that necessarily maybe it might be a swampy area or a wet and you can't plant those or whatever the case may be. But the um, kind of gives you a raised bed in a place that is would normally just be a waste of space. And gardeners don't like concrete. Bye. I just wanted to share some of the things with pots. There's a lot of other tricks you can do, but I hope that some of this stuff helps. Have a great one. Take care. Bye.